Okay, let's take a look at this cartoon. Remember that these are all primary sources, so they're cartoons that would have been made in the late 1940s, early 1950s to talk about what was going on in the United States after or during the Cold War, after World War II. Okay, so I wanted to just highlight a few things on here to see if this helps explain it a little bit. And again, we're going to look at the symbols that are here and what the message is, and what do we think this cartoonist's opinion is about this policy based on his cartoon. So you've got the United States represented here with Uncle Sam. That's a symbol that they're using. And you've got money. So we can kind of see that the United States is bringing money across, and it's labeled aid to Greece and Turkey. And that really was the doctrine of the Truman Doctrine. President Truman asked Congress to give money to countries in Europe like Greece and Turkey to help them fight off communism. So that's kind of the basis of the image we have here, is that the United States, represented by Uncle Sam, is traveling across the Atlantic. So you can kind of see we're going across the Atlantic over to Europe to give money to Greece and Turkey to help them fight communism. And the idea is the more money they have, will help stabilize their economy, stabilize their government. People will be happy, and the happier they are, the less likely they'll want a system of government like communism. So that's the basis. What we see, though, I think is the key part here is the fact that he's blind. So you can kind of see his cane and you can see his blindfold. And I think the point that the cartoonist is trying to make here is that this is something we've never done before. And so we don't exactly know how it's going to work. We're kind of, the phrase is we're going in blind, that we are going to give them money. But we've got no direction here. So where this says the new American foreign policy, this is not something we've ever tried before. And we're going to give them money and we're going to hope that it works. But this is a lot of money, like $400 million is going over to these countries. And that's a lot of money to be going in blind. So this, to me, kind of the whole scenario, the cartoonist is kind of saying this is a risky situation we've gotten ourselves in. Okay, this does not look particularly safe. Like, I wouldn't want to be this Uncle Sam with a blindfold crossing the ocean on this shaky little tree. And so it seems like the cartoonist is really saying, I think this is a risky move on the part of the United States, that we're taking a chance and hoping that the money that we give to these countries will be effective at fighting off communism. Okay, does that help? I hope that helps a little bit. If not, we certainly can talk some more. I can give anyone a call. But I think that kind of gives us an idea of what's going on. And not everybody was on board. Not everybody thought that this was a great idea for the United States. Okay, let me know if you have any additional questions. Thanks.